Okay folks, in this video I'm going to show you the last two selection tools. Should be pretty quick. There's not much to these last two tools. And that should round out our segment for the selection tools of Photoshop. Okay, first tool we're going to cover is the crop tool that is located right below the magic wand. Okay, so after clicking on the crop tool, you notice you get this little bounding box, this white bounding box around the edge of your picture with these, I guess you could call them grab handles around the corners and the middle areas of your image. Now, you can resize your bounding box uh, um, around whatever portion you want to crop out. So say for example, if I want a nice tight crop around our flower here, I'm going to move the bounding box by grabbing one of the selection handles. In this case, I'm going to grab this middle one. Left mouse click and drag the handle and bring it close to the edge of the flower. Grab the other side, left mouse click and drag, and then the top and bottom ones, left mouse click, drag, okay, and left mouse click and drag. Okay, maybe a little bit tighter here. All right, so once you get your cropping box around whatever part of the image you want to crop out, all you have to do, or you have two options available. If you don't like it, you can always hit escape on your keyboard, whether you're on Mac or on your PC, and it'll undo everything and you can start over. Or you can hit enter and it'll commit the crop and it'll chop off all this extra part of the image. You could also, if you notice my cursor here, if I bring it into the picture, my cursor changed from double-sided arrow here to a black arrow. Before you commit your change by pushing the return or enter key, you can still move the crop box around. So say if I like the size of the crop box, but I wanted to move the image around, I can still move the image around like so before I commit. Okay, so I could do that if I wanted to, but I really just want the flower in there, so I'll leave it here and then I'll hit enter or return. And that's pretty much it for the crop box. You do have options if you right click, but personally I don't use any of these, so I'm not really going to teach them to you folks. Just know that the crop tool is there for you folks to cut out pictures. It is a good tool if you're making an icon, or if you are on forums and you want a avatar picture. Is the crop tool is a great way to get a perfect square. Either that, or you folks could use the rectangular marquee tool. Hold down shift and you get a perfect square as well. It's just that the crop tool is a little bit faster. So that's pretty much it for the crop tool. Okay, now let's move on to the eyedropper tool. Also, a tool that I don't really use a lot, but I will show it to you folks just so you guys can see what it does. And it's located here. Okay, so it does look like an eyedropper, and its function is to pick colors for you. Okay, so left mouse click to hold down, left mouse click and hold it down, and once you let go, it'll pick that color. But if you don't let go and you move your cursor around, you notice how the color changes. If I go into the yellow area, it starts changing yellow. If I go over the green, it'll start changing green. Okay, so the color in the upper ring that you see flickering, that color will keep changing as long as you move your mouse around and keep holding down the left mouse button. Once you let go of the left mouse button, it disappears, and it also selects that particular color. Let's do it once more. Now, you do notice that this color is represented by this circle here in the color box. Okay, so whatever color we let go over with our our left finger was on the left mouse button, when we let it go, whatever color it picked was this particular color in our color box. So let's change it up again. Now you notice there's two colors now. There's our original color on the bottom ring, and the new color is on top, on the top ring. Okay, so no matter where I go, the top color will change, but the bottom color will stay the same, because the bottom color is our current selected color in the color box, and the top color will become our new selected color once I let go of my left mouse button. Okay, so say I want to choose the yellow, I let go of my left mouse button and the rings disappear, and as you can see, it's yellow here and yellow here. Now I'm going to change colors again, and what I want you folks to do is keep your eye on here as I move the eyedropper around. So you notice the eyedropper changes the color depending on where my cursor moves in the picture. Okay, so that's, I guess, a nice little gimmick that you can fool around with, but I rarely use the eyedropper, not in this situation, as a standalone tool. There is a eyedropper function that you can use while you have the paintbrush activated, and I use that more than I use this. You folks may be wondering why I even show it to you. I just wanted to show you what it does so you folks know about it. I rarely use the eyedropper, and I only occasionally use the crop tool. But I just wanted to put it out there and show you folks what it does. And with that said, that's pretty much all of the selection tools. Okay, so we're going to move on to the brush tools, or the brush tool segment in the next video. Okay, so stay tuned for that.